When you got a 2.5-hour wait at the ferry and you live in a van, having those waits are no big deal at all because you're at home. When you're at home, you can do like home stuff. Like I'm at home waiting for the ferry and the ferry is right in front of me. So how fun is this? Anyway, I think I told you guys at the end of the video you watched yesterday that today's video is going to start on Galiano Island. Well, that was a lie, an unintentional lie, but I'm still waiting for the ferry now, and I just thought I'd continue to keep recording. So we're making a second video. I've made some changes in my van. This cabinet here used to be partially clothing. As you could tell, this is all now food storage. Because I'm trying to eat more in the van, I've taken out all my pants and all my sweaters, which was in that big bottom bin. I didn't use the storage that often. They were like the occasional grab thing. They were more like long-term winter, summer kind of transitioning clothes. But now that those cabinets are gonna go in on this trip, I've removed everything out of here. So those things are now just stuffed in a box and they'll be put back into place. But yeah, all my food is now down here, which is super great, super awesome. All right. So I thought in today's video, we would make some food. Yep, we gonna cook! Alright, so, I don't know what we're gonna make. Oh, that cheese is good. We have avocado, some tortilla shells, Triscuits. Alright, what are we doing here? Boom! We have a lime. Bonus. What else we got? We need stuff for making... We're gonna make some tacos. Some real simple, easy tacos. Because I can cook tacos. I'm equipped to cook a taco. Because it's really not that hard, so we need some onion. Yeah, alright. Cooking shows with me never really work out. Sorry guys, my phone is plugged into the old trusty Jackery. I love these freaking batteries, I use this thing all the time. I was just sitting in the front, hold up, here I come. I was just sitting in the front of the van and I didn't want to plug my cell phone into the dashboard because plugging into the dashboard means that I'm charging it off of my van battery. Sitting in the ferry lineup, that's the last thing you want is a dead battery. So I popped this bad boy on the dashboard and it gave me power. I use this freaking thing all the time. Chrome, you're starting to sound like a commercial. I preach me, you guys don't complain too much. Find a place. Okay, here we go. What are we gonna do? Ooh, jalapeños. We need some peanut butter. No, we don't need peanut butter. Salsa, sun-dried tomatoes. Just gonna focus. I don't know how to do that. Here, this way, focus. Does that work? I don't know, I see people do that in channels all the time with their hand. Anyway. We're gonna bust this baby out. I bet you nobody else that's sitting in this ferry lineup right now is at home making themselves some dinner. Oh, van life is a freaking riot. All right, so we got ourselves a semi-dirty frying pan. Whatever. Dirty frying pan. You guys haven't seen these. I don't know if you have these on your side of the planet. These little like holy guacamole. Oh, as an advertisement. It's not an advertisement. But they're super convenient. Tiny little packages. These are awesome. You throw one of these on a wrap, you're golden, or one of these on a taco. Boom. Super rad. Frying pan's going. I don't know anything about cooking, so I'm just like throwing shit together. A little bit of olive oil. I don't know if that's what you put in a frying pan. I have no clue. It's the best part about cooking with Chrome. He has no idea what he's doing. But that's the best part, my friends. That's the best part. Focus, chef! Can you guys see? Okay. On our taco shell, we are gonna stick holy guacamoles. Super simple. Give it a little spread around. Can you guys even see what's going on down there? I'm not prepared for this cooking stuff. We need something. Oh, can you guys see? Oh! So here we're gonna put some jalapeños. Just a couple of jalapeños. Okay, there's more jalapeños on there than most people would put vegetables. Guacamole jalapeños! Put a little bit of salsa on here. Oh yeah, baby. After we got salsa, spinach on it, because we have tons of freaking spinach. Crap, I forgot to put on like the cheese. I should have put the cheese on first. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull off some of this. I'm gonna stick some cheese on it, put it back together. Disco's waiting for food to be dropped on the floor. It ain't happening. There's probably a way better way to do this, but I'm hucking this in the frying pan. Here's the way I look at it. I look at it this way. I don't got a knife back here, so we're cutting this with a box cutter. Ooh, it's a sharp one. Look at the bright side of anything. Whatever you eat here is gonna turn into in like hopefully like the end of the day if your things are moving on a regular. Really gross, Chrome. Really gross. All right. We didn't end up using this because I was unprepared. But that's what it's like cooking with Chrome in Chrome's kitchen. So we got this running on low just enough to like make the shell crunchy and melt some of that cheese a little bit. All right, everything's stuffed up in there. This is the best part about cooking in Chrome's kitchen, is that you really can't mess things up. One spinach and jalapeno taco. I don't know about you, but this looks freaking delicious as you know what. So how do you guys feel about cooking in Chrome's kitchen? Could use a little better. Oh yeah, baby. We are dripping. Hopefully this video will stop you guys asking for another Cooking with Chrome episode like we did one day when I was really kind of tipsy on a live stream. Not bad for a guy who doesn't really cook. Dishes are pretty simple. For the most part, I'm gonna wipe this out and this is just gonna go back into the cupboard. I'm gonna fry on it again. It's not perfectly clean, and I really honestly don't care. And all that's really left is a little bit of extra spinach and stuff kicking around here. I'm just gonna throw this in the garbage can that is on the door. And if I ever think that these things need like a really good sanitizing, I will use a little bit of vinegar on a rag and just give it a bit of a wipe down. After this one, I'm okay with that. I'll give it another quick wipe before I use it again tomorrow. It's all good. I don't stress about those kind of things. I haven't gotten to the point where I've wanted to put vinegar in a spray bottle. I will probably do that after my cabinets and stuff go in, because right now I don't have a place to put a taller container. So these things actually lie down in the drawers. So when those cabinets go up, I'll have a little bit of place to put some of my taller things. And I like stuff like this out of sight. So for me to have like a spray bottle sitting there, that's not me. It's not who I am. Having that kind of stuff for me, it's cluttery. And I'm like a clutter-free kind of guy, or I try to be a clutter-free kind of guy anyway. All right, let's put the dishes away. Everything just gets hucked in a drawer. Nothing fancy in Chrome's van. It looks pretty from the outside, but functionality-wise, it's all just kind of hucked in a drawer. See? Like that. But it looks nice and clean and tidy. Inside those drawers, on the other hand, if a girl came in my house, she'd be like, "What is going on in your drawers? Fix it!" Anyway, let's talk to you guys about cooking in a van. I cook in my van, but this is really about it. I don't have a roof vent in my van yet. I do have one in the back that's going to be installed probably in the next week, hopefully. If we get another day like this, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But cooking in the van without any ventilation above here, I've had no issues. I'm also not boiling things and, you know, like making mashed potatoes and boiling like water forever for the potatoes. When I cook, just like I'm cooking right here at the ferry terminal, my side door is wide open. It's just easy that way. You know, there's nobody beside me, nobody can see in my van, nobody can see what's going on. I'm super early for this freaking ferry, so we're like the only ones here. Or I'm the only one going over to this little island. But cooking in the van has been no problems, no big deal, no issue. If you are somebody who is a cook though, and you plan on doing a lot of boiling things and stuff like that, and you're not going to put a roof vent in quite yet, you may want to keep this on a portable so you could take it outside on those days when the weather's nice maybe. Or another thing I've seen a lot of people do is they mount their stoves here, allowing them to open up the door, kind of semi-cook inside, semi-cook outside. But I still yet have not had a problem. I worry a little bit though, because my roof, I mean, this isn't permanent. I might do something else on the roof down the line, but this is just a material. So the problem with having a cloth material is anything, if this smokes, it's gonna discolor the white right there. Or if things splatter, it's gonna get stuck in the freaking fabric. So just think of those things when it comes to building your van out. Think about, you know, are you gonna cook? Where are you gonna put your stuff? Cooking in the van is, seriously guys, so freaking simple. It's no different than cooking in the place that you're living now if you're watching this and living in a house or you're living in an apartment. It's the same. The same factors apply. Don't make a mess. Just watch those kind of things. And like for me, like when I make my coffee, I don't let my water like boil so it's like blowing out the top. I get it right when it's starting to boil and I take it off right away. Same thing with anything else. I really watch what I cook while I cook it. It's really bad to say because it makes me sound like I'm some expert, but I try not to burn it. I try not to create smoke and stuff like that in here because the last thing I want is to discolor this mess. So my suggestion is if you have other options for the roof that can be wiped off, I think it's great. Like if you choose to do like a vinyl roof or anything like that where it's an easy wipe down and you're good to go, I think it's a lot better choice than a fabric, because if you ever burn something in here making toast and you burn your toast, because things like that do happen, especially if you get old. People burn toast all the time when they get old. At least you can wipe down the thing and you're not doing any like damage and making your pretty looking van look like garbage over what, burning some toast. Tell me what you guys think of these simple little silly videos. Sometimes I make videos, I'm like, what am I doing? Am I really gonna post this for people to watch? Let me know what you guys think of these sometimes. And it's the little ones like this that are just super fun, super easy, hanging out and just like chit chat and make some food and blah, 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 blah. That really helped me out with giving me some breathing space to be a bit more creative. So this is a weird way to put things, but it's the truth. When I'm doing like recording the day before, editing that night, putting that video up the next day, so you're watching like the day before every day. The problem with that is that sometimes, you know, it gets to be really tough on the creative side because you have that thing on your mind, like I gotta make a video today. You know what I mean? Like you have to do this. I shouldn't say have to, that's a bad way to word it, but you have this little timeline, like you gotta get this done, gotta do it, gotta stay up late, gotta edit it, gotta get it back to you, and then you have to go out and just record your whole next day. We're doing things this way where I'm like a couple videos, I am living my life a couple videos ahead from where you're living my life, gives me some freedom time to go out and be a lot calmer and have more enjoyment in my day, because then I can film and be a bit more creative with the stuff that I film when my mind isn't so busy with having that time schedule about getting you guys something first thing in the morning. All right, we're done for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.